And furthermore, if you require a self-assessment tax form, you must email me using the address listed under the logo of the accountancy firm. The fiscal element of the adjacent correspondence states quite clearly the reasons for your business's tax query. The monetary uplift for the economic and Have you quite finished? Because the policy... This is ridiculous! You don't have to sit there, you know!
Well, what else am I meant to do?
How should I know? I was supposed to be working from home today, and all you've done is interrupt me, yawn extremely boorishly, and you spilt ketchup all down my clean shirt. I mean, really. Who has a burger for breakfast?
It was for you!
Yes, well, never mind that. You're too much of a disturbance. Go away. Go and find something else to do.
Fine!
Now, where was I? Ah, yes. I've got her. In the holy name of Nazareth, what is he doing now?
What do you want?
I want to be able to concentrate, and all you're doing is being a menace. I'm going for a nice relaxing shower. Do something with your life while I'm gone.
Blimey, how long's your shower going to be?
It doesn't matter how long my shower's going to be.
You're right, with your tremendous build you should be more concerned with the width.
There's no need to be insulting.
You're right, there isn't. But it never has and never will stop me doing it. Plus, I enjoy it.
Just think about it. Do something with your life. Get a job. Be remembered for something worthwhile. Don't just exist. Live!
Yes, okay, Martin Luther King size. Go and have a shower. You smell atrocious. What a boring job. I don't suppose anybody would mind if I liven things up a bit. Let's have a look. I've got a... He's got a what? Go on. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. I've got plenty to do with my life. Plenty. I don't need anything else. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. There they are all standing in a row. Big ones, small ones, some as big as your head. Give 'em a twist, a flick of the wrist. That's what the showman said. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts.
What can you do with a drunken sailor? What can you do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning. Hey, oh, Penelope rising! Hey, oh, Penelope rising! Hey, oh, Penelope rising! Early in the morning.
Oh dear, I shouldn't laugh, it's just too funny. A memo to all colleagues. Please could you all bring an extra chair to tomorrow's meeting as my oversized behind has expanded once again. Actually, that's a bit harsh. I suppose I'd better just delete everything I'd written. Uh-oh.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Were you messing around with the taps again?
Me? Messing around with the taps? No.
And what are you doing near my laptop?
Why is it me who gets the blame for everything?
Because it's always your fault. Oh, I have a new email. In response to your advert for extra chairs, due to your gigantic bottom, may I suggest that instead of sitting on it, you wiggle it to the rhythm of the song you previously quoted. And speaking of the song, I would also like to point out that I witnessed your filthy shenanigans at last year's Christmas party, and when viewing the photocopy of your particulars, I can confirm that your bunch of coconuts most certainly are not lovely. What have you done? Come here! Oi, get off that. You've caused me enough embarrassment.
You were right.
About what?
Doing something with my life. I've just been researching what I can do.
Are you moving out?
No, I am not.
Have you got a job?
Not as such.
What then?
I've decided to work for a charity.
This isn't one of your fiddles, is it? Like that bingo night you set up at the village hall? You made me sit at the back of that hall with the card that had all the numbers on that you were going to call. Those poor pensioners didn't have a clue what was going on. They donated all the prizes and we went off with the lot.
They had a good night out.
They started a riot.
I do admit they were quite sprightly for their age.
I can still feel that old woman's umbrella. She shoved it right up mine.
That's enough detail, thank you very much.
Oh, well, I'm just saying. She didn't have to open it.
Well, I'm going to make up for it all now by doing some honest charity work.
Really? That's very commendable, Dan. I'm very proud of you. So what is it you're going to be doing?
I'm thinking about having it off.
I beg your pardon?
I'm going to have it off for charity.
I knew it. Just when I thought you were being sensible for a second, you go and ruin it again.
But I'm not ruining it. Just listen. Do you, or do you not, think about having it off?
Constantly.
And do you ever succeed?
Uh,
Speak up, man.
No!
Well then, this is a surefire way of getting it.
You better not be lying to me.
I'm hurt. Would I do such a thing?
Oh, yes.
Every word I have uttered, I can assure you, has been nothing but the truth. If you listen to my instructions, I'll make sure you get to have it off. I've already got someone who will do it with you.
You have?
I haven't just been sitting here doing nothing, you know. If you'll help me raise some money for the poor orphan children in Israel, then you, my friend, will feel the benefit.
I don't know.
I'll ask someone else then.
Okay, I'll do it.
Good boy. Now all you have to do is sign this consent form and we're away.
I'm having it off. Finally, all of my dreams have come true. That'll teach my virginity for growing back. I'm so happy.
Aren't you forgetting something?
I don't think so.
You have to pay for a vital piece of equipment for your activity.
Why do I?
It's all written down here in the contract.
Let me see that.
It's only £3, but if you're that bothered, I shall tear it up.
Don't you dare. There's some change in there. Use that.
You're doing a marvellous thing, Phil. Mr. Fu will be extremely pleased.
Who the hell is Mr. Fu?
He's in charge of the orphan children. He's going to be delighted.
You'd better not be hiding anything from me.
Of course I'm not.
I'm just glad I could help.
And you have. Now run along. I have planning to do.
I'm going to have it off. I'm going to have it off. I'm going to have it off.
Hello, is that Mr. Fu? Excellent. My name is Daniel Lewis. I'd like to book somebody in for your event, if I could, please. Yes, his name's Philip Lowe. I'll be paying the £400 deposit with the card ending 5293. Oh, you need to speak to Mr. Lowe, do you? I'll just go and get him for you. One moment, please. Phil! He's just coming. Hello? Yes, Mr. Lowe here. Oh yeah, that's fine. I'll hand you back to Dan. Thanks, Phil. No problem, Dan. Chicken for dinner? Why not? I'm just on the phone. I'll be there in a minute. Okay. Everything is in order then, Mr. Fu. Fantastic. We'll be seeing you shortly. What are you so happy about?
My charitable act, of course.
All right, yeah.
It is still happening, isn't it?
Of course. I'm just waiting for Mr. Fu to get here and he'll run through all the details with you.
Fantastic!
Do you mind exactly when you have it on?
The sooner the better, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, I'm sure Mr. Fu will be more than happy to arrange that for you.
It's a strange name, though, isn't it?
A little bit, but don't hold that against him.
When's he coming?
That'll be him now. Mr. Fu, welcome.
Hello, good friend.
Come in, come in.
Thank you, my treasured acquaintance. Now tell me, where is the fat one of whom you speak?
He's in the lounge awaiting your arrival. Oh, master.
Don't take the piece. Aha! Who the hell are you? I am Mr. Fu, the charity organizer for this fantastic event. We are very honored, Fat Phil, that you are prepared to do this for our cause. The pleasure is all mine. And you are so humble with your act of bravery. I've always thought of myself as very gallant.
There's that spider again.
Where? Please, Fat Phil, do try to control yourself. I am sorry. I must compose myself to an acceptable standard for when I meet the lady whom I will be engaged in activity with. Huh? I can't wait to finally be with a woman after so long. And to be able to do it for charity makes it an extra good cause. What are you blabbering about, you silly old fool?
I like this guy.
Has he gone to Larry?
I think he's probably just excited about being able to help your charity in this way by being sponsored to do this.
Well, that makes perfect sense. Fat Phil, on behalf of the corporation and myself, I wholeheartedly thank you for this wonderful, selfless deed that you are going to do. Absolutely no problem whatsoever. Don't mention it. I mean it. You are a true friend to the orphans. Not everybody puts their name down for a charity circumcision. It's fine. It's just a pleasure to... What?
I'm just going to go and check on the dinner.
You stay right where you are. Ugly Dan. Did you not tell him?
Well, now let me see. I might have mentioned something to him, but then again, that could have been something else. And did I tell you about it, Phil? Did it slip my mind?
You didn't say anything to me about it.
Perhaps I didn't, and I'm sorry about that.
Sorry? Sorry? I'm going to be circumcised and you're sorry?
Well, of course I didn't tell you. You wouldn't have done it otherwise if Mr. Fu needed somebody to do it.
Well, why couldn't you have volunteered?
Why would I do that when I can con you into doing it?
I don't think this could get any worse. Thank you also for the £400 you donated. You what?
Shut up, Mr. Fu, for Christ's sake, what are you trying to do, get me killed?
Now there's a thought.
Hey, come on now, don't be mad. It's not that bad.
Not that bad? Of course it's bad. I've signed up and paid £400 to be circumcised by a Jewish charity. In public. I beg your pardon? We always perform the operation in public. It acts as a sacrifice to our creators. I couldn't give a monkey's!
Don't talk to Mr. Fu like that. He's only explaining their tradition to you.
Yes, I'm sorry, Mr. Fu. Not at all, oh fat one. Actually, what am I saying? I'm not sorry at all. Get out of my house! Be very careful how you speak to me, Fat Phil. I shall be the one holding your balls. Even so, I think I need some time alone to reflect on this horrible state of affairs. It is a very great honor to do what you have promised to do. The skin from our last volunteer was donated to be a skin graft to be part of the forehead of a young boy.
I bet that raised an eyebrow.
Be serious! I just want to be alone for a while. Very well. I shall return in 1 week. Goodbye, Fat Phil. See you in a week, I guess. Goodbye, ugly dad.
Please tell me your first name is Con. out in the open now. I mean, it can't get any worse.
Remember not to eat anything before the operation. This has gone too far! Why have you done this to me?
I'm sorry, it's just you're always on about losing weight.
No, I'm not.
Well, you should be.
You can't go around chopping bits off people just to help them lose weight, you know.
Then you won't be bothered about this leg amputation, I presume.
This is a terrible situation. Now I understand what you meant when you said I'd be having it off. How silly of me to assume it meant anything good.
It is for a good cause, though, isn't it? I mean, all those poor orphan children, no food or water, are going to benefit from your act of kindness. How can you be so selfish to take it all away from them?
I'm sorry, I didn't think. Do you know what? I'm going to do it.
Really?
Yes, I'm going to do it for all those poor children. As long as you don't make any more jokes about it.
I'm really pleased. Give me some skin.
Dan!
All right, all right. Want one?
No, thank you.
Please yourself. 1 skin. 2 skin. 3 skin. 4.
Dan! What's for dinner? Oh my. How am I supposed to sleep with that running around my head? Well, I guess I'd better try. Excuse me, nurse. Is everything going okay?
Everything is just fine.
No, no! Doctor, help me! You promised, Fat Phil. Give us what is rightfully ours.
You've got a lovely bunch of coconuts.
Shut up!
You've got a lovely bunch.
Come with me and put on your gloves. Look under there. What is it? What's wrong?
You've got a lovely bunch of shrimple grapes.
Hey!
Here we go.
We thank you once again for your donation. No, no, no! Oh!
Billy, I gave us him!
I can't sleep with all this ridiculousness!
Well, you'll treat you to read things before you sign them. Now try to get some sleep. Some of them are trying to generally sleep out there. If you don't shut up, you've got to just cut it off. Out, I mean out.
I'll get him for this. Hello, Mr. Fu. I know it's late. I am sorry. It's Phil. Phil? Yes, Fat Phil. I was wondering, have you got any more of those volunteer forms? Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Fine, there's some sausages in the fridge if you want a late breakfast. Skinless.
Just sign these for me, please. It's only household stuff. Won't take too long.
I'm busy, can't you see?
Honestly, a couple of signatures, 2 seconds, it won't take long.
Are they bills?
Yes, they're bills.
There you go.
Thank you very much, Dan.
Yeah, whatever.
Yippee!
Who's that?
I don't know. My powers of telepathy seem to be failing me. I'll go and answer it. I have a suspicion I know who it is anyway.
Hey, Mr. Fu.
Dan, my dear friend, I am not worthy enough to be in your company.
What are you talking about?
He is talking about you also volunteering to take part in the charity circumcision.
Ha! Yeah, okay, pull the other one.
You should always read what you sign.
You're going to have to explain this a little bit more.
Allow me to read this to you. I agree to pay Mr. Fu's charity £400 and to participate in a charity circumcision. Signed, Philip Lowe. What?
I'm still not understanding.
What have you done with it? Where's it gone?
What are you talking about? That's the form you signed.
It isn't! It isn't! Fat Phil, you better not have wasted my time by dragging me down here. I haven't, Mr. Fu, I promise. I gave this to him this morning to sign.
Oh, was that one of the bunch of papers?
Yes!
Well, that explains it then. You said they were bills.
And what difference does that make?
I always sign bills in your name. That way I don't have to pay for them. The money comes out of your account.
You swine!
Well, it serves you right. You shouldn't have gone about it in such an underhand manner.
I did it the same way you did.
Well, not quite, because I managed to get your signature, not my own.
Am I to understand that I do not have a second volunteer? Mr. Fu does not like being messed around.
Relax. You've still got the original document with Phil's signature on it, haven't you?
Of course. I would not let that out of my sight.
Well, here's another one. He may not be able to have a second operation, but here's another letter to say that he's giving your charity another £400.
Now, wait a minute.
Do something with your life, you said to me. Well, in the space of 24 hours, I've managed to raise £800 for the orphans.
And it's all my money. Shame on you, Fat Phil. It is the orphans' money. Hang your head in shame whilst you decide upon your payment method. I take cash, cheque, credit, or debit card.
I've got Phil's card here.
1,000 segments of thanks, my overweight donator.
You stupid fat fool!
I have told you about that twice already. I think that for making fun of an Israeli charitable leader, you should donate an additional £200 to our cause.
Alright, let go. Take it from Phil's card.
Hey! Fat Phil, do not complain. It clearly states in the small print of the volunteer form that anybody who is acting as a fundraiser for me must have a compulsory circumcision out of gratitude from both myself and the orphans.
You are joking, aren't you?
Mr. Fu never jokes.
This is the last time I try and do something with my life, and it's the last time I listen to you. Look at the mess I'm in now.
It's not all rosy for me either, you know. I've just lost £1,000, and I've got to be circumcised twice. I am very humbled to know you both.
Shut up!
I don't know why you're looking so glum. We've just been food shopping.
A fine mess you've got us into.
If you'd have just gone along with it, then we wouldn't be sitting here all miserable now.
I'm not going to happily go along with being circumcised, am I? Have it off for charity indeed. And no, we wouldn't be sitting here miserable. It would just be me.
Well, it would be your own fault. You shouldn't poke your nose into my life. I'm quite happy as I am, thank you very much.
I was only trying to help.
Well, you haven't.
I know.
Burke,
Nit.
this isn't helping.
We've tried all week to think of a way out of it, but we've thought of nothing.
Well, tomorrow's the big day. Good luck.
Good luck. Thank you all for coming. It's a remarkable day that we have here, ladies and gentlemen. 2 lads are here and they are committed to helping our cause. Please give a big cheer for Ugly Dan and Fat Phil. Dan. Phil. Lads, where are you? Dan. Phil.
Quite a good idea, really, isn't it?
It'll certainly do, but why do I have to be at the back?
Because, quite frankly, Phil, you are an arse.
Well, that's just charming. Well, at least we won't be spotted. We're safe.
Quite right, Phil. Quite right.
They have scarpened. What shall we do?
Let's kill one of the horses in sacrifice.
Yeah! Oh my God!
Never mind that. Run!
I haven't run since I was 6!
Then waddle quickly, you fatto. Just get out of here.
Current economic climate would indicate that the return on the investment that was for God's sake, forecast. This is your fault. I'm still tormented by the whole ordeal.
Don't start having a go at me. This is how it all started. Might I suggest you just do your work and do it in silence? You wouldn't want me ringing Mr. Fu again, would you?
I most certainly would not. Who's that?
How shall I know?
Good day, good citizens. Would either of you be interested in having it off for charity?
No! He must think we're mad.
Yeah, we saw through him straight away.
He must think we were born yesterday.
Luckily, we know about that bogus charity.
Well, the joke's on him. He can go and waste his time with somebody else.
Come on, let's go and have some breakfast. There are some sausages in the fridge.
With skins?
With skins. There are 6. You can have 2.
Hey, come on.
Come on, Kimberly. They weren't interested. I told you no one would take this seriously.
I told you it was unbelievable. I'm sorry, first. Me. Hey, wait up.
Get out of the way. My house, my rules.
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts.
I want to have it off. Do you like grapes?